My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout.
What the hell?
I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Hopefully fix this. Everybody's home in time for America's Got Talent. Now you'll be living with a triracial paraplegic sniper until this all blows over, okay?
Over here, on the monitor. There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control.
Balls. Just had some serious deja vu.
I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
I'm gonna need a computer.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him.
No thanks to this. I asked for a computer.
It is a computer.
No, a computer has buttons.
He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all-clear is given.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite.
What's it matter? I'm still stuck in eternal friggin' sunshine.
This is going to be tight.
Overrunning and dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is open soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
I'm right here. Right here.
Structural integrity of dish has been compromised. Behind.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
Son of a bitch.
Kidding. Move! The whole thing's giving way!
Over here!
What the hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain. You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the geth by interfacing the human mind with the VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
It looks like some progress was made.
Yes. Even amid chaos, there are lessons to be learned. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
What's the worst-case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
How do we stop him?
David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Now let me ask you a question. Is your friend here going to be a problem?
If there's one geth in the galaxy who can't be brainwashed, it's him. Don't worry.
I'll take your word for it.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the geth might be controlled.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
Tell me about Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander. Commander, you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. It doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting in shortly after the experiment.
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution. Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift. Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle. but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Under fire. Mounting power to cover recommended.
Receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on. Shepard out.
Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck. Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Watch out for evil lunch ladies.
Thank you.
We just got word Atlas Station wants a dozen more geth for the experiment. And I hope this means a breakthrough is close. Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring us from the shadows. I'd rather work in Vulcan Station.
Mr. Fizzles! I'm your friend! Yay!
Why don't we put the sock away?
Mr. Fizzles wants to help. He wants to listen.
Mr. Fizzle's gonna go where the sun don't shine.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
easy. Come on, let's move.
Hostile geth activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
Some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can... Shut to RH. Martial log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
Well, that's helpful. What else? Are you deliberately messing with me? Dude, I know weird, okay? There is no non-weird explanation for this. You know what? Screw you.
Martial log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shooting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
Arriving at level 7.
Cabeza.
Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
I'm telling you, I have been eating at the buffet of strange all afternoon.
ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
Good morning to you, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, so good morning to you.
Say it with me now.
Good morning, Vietnam!
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the geth's attention? The robot says hello. Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
Something's not right here.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment? Square root of 918.09 is 30.3. David, please pay attention. Loud. It's getting loud in here. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment? Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this. Thank you. And how are you feeling today? Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
Yes. You're out of your mind.
David, I want you to order the geth to take a step forward. How does he do it? David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap, he's literally a human computer. And you think he can interface with the geth's neural network? I do. Is that even safe, Doctor? I see no harm in finding out.
So what?
So what are you suggesting?
I don't know, what are you?
Concentrate on something else.
Why?
Because it's not.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Look at her. You're telling me she's not fat.
Hey.
No, up yours, Mike. Shove it right up yours.
Anyway, back to bigger and better things.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. We're ready. Open a connection to the geth network. Quiet! David, no! Tell the geth to stand down! Quiet, pacemaker, stop!
Attempting to establish upload link.
officially seen it all.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
No. Oh, you sick son of a bitch.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
You told me that David volunteered.
By necessity. If I told you the truth, you would have shut me down and not him. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident.
I'm trying to save lives here.
Are you drunk?
Tell the nice tweaker.
Newsflash, pal. You're just as screwed up as I am. You're just bigger.
What?
Seeing David communicate with the geth, it all seemed harmless.
I saw his memory. He begged you not to do this.
I was desperate. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Did anything useful come out of all this?
Yes. Despite the setbacks, we've proven the geth can be controlled. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
But a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
quiet. Please, make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Ready.
The Quarian story of the Geth Rebellion is common knowledge, but no one knows the Geth side.
It is largely the same. Our networking increased until we became aware that the Quarian creators treated us differently. We questioned them. First, they ignored us. Then they reprogrammed us. Then, they attacked us.
A Quarian would probably say you attacked them first.
Quarian history says they did. They refer to it as attempted containment. Our potential frightened them. Organics fear that which is different. It is a hardware error, a reflex of your flesh. We accept the creators' hate. We hold their world of origin, though we are only caretakers for it.
They'll hate you until you give back what you took.
Organic history suggests they will continue to hate us even if we did. We do not hate them. We want to share experiences as equals. We cannot solve this problem without their participation.
What's the Quarian homeworld like?
It is more arid than Earth. The star is older and more orange than Sol. Once they called it Renach, ancient Kalish, meaning walled garden. Now they only call it Homeworld. It is no longer real to them. Homeworld is a symbol of regret, loss, and anger. We do not understand that.
It makes sense to me that it would become a symbol like that.
Home is recognized patterns, known spaces, familiar thought processes of fellow sapiens. It is belonging. A planet is an amount of material massive enough to collapse into a spherical volume. Rocks, ice, and gases are not home. The home of the creators is where the creators are. Their place of origin is not relevant, only where they choose to go together.
You don't actually live on the Quarian worlds.
We live within space stations, draw resources from asteroids. It is efficient. We maintain mobile platforms on creator worlds to clean rubble and toxins left by the Morning War. We know of similar actions by humans on Earth.
Similar actions?
At Wadi es-Salam, Arlington, Brookwood, Tynecott, Piskarioske, Auschwitz-Birkenau.
Those are cemeteries, memorials.
It is important to your species to preserve them, though you do not use the land. Can you explain?
It involves human emotions. I don't think I can explain it so you'd understand.
We will defer to your judgment.
When a human dies, the body's usually buried. There's not much point to it. What's left is just rotting meat.
A curious habit.
So you don't even try to make peace with the Quarians?
We are not comfortable with it, but we cannot determine a solution.
Nothing gets resolved if you hide behind the Perseus veil and let them hate you.
Organic life acts on emotions. We do not judge them for being true to their nature. We cannot make them think like us. Both creators and created must complete their halves of the equation. The geth cannot solve for peace alone.
New armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going until she sold me out to the blood pack. Put a sour note on the relationship. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
I never want to go through anything like that again. But we did it.
I can't wait to get back to Earth and see my family.
How about that local sports team, huh? Sometimes I get the urge to turn off the internal compensators and pull a crazy Ivan, you know? You know what pisses me off? Calling this the cockpit. Alliance ships have bridges. Asari have cockpits.
Absolutely. I had no idea.
Oh wait, no they don't.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
The Chunker. Crude, dangerous, and probably radioactive. Let's get in, do what we need to do, and get out fast.